Welcome to the Dawg Chug. We have an exceptional show. Everyone's sick. Roger's sick. Ed's out. Lana's out. They're probably sick. My kids are sick. But the show goes on. Thank you, Roger, for showing up today.
Andy, I pushed through, man. I had the puke bucket next to me. I slept 17 hours. And around 1 o'clock, it left me as fast as it came. But still, I had some chicken noodle soup and I'm drinking the Earl Grey. You're drinking for two tonight. And oh man, it was miserable. And I don't get sick easily. So whatever it is nasty. So I don't know, eat some fruit, drink some vitamin C, do something, man, because it's ugly.
Wow.
It got
Thank
ugly.
you for the life advice, Roger. All of the
You're
fans
welcome.
out there, you heard it here first. Drink some vitamin C. Well done. So we have no Ed, unfortunately. He's usually like the guy that keeps the show moving. So it's going to be a little awkward, but hey, you're used to it. You watch the Dawg Chug, right?
It's like back to the old days, Andy. We can do this. Yeah.
We're very old school tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you for tuning in. Please be active in the comments. That gives us energy and makes the show even better, which is amazing. Now, we have that guy that keeps coming on here. I don't know why, but he's back. So let's bring him back on. Welcome back to the Dawg Chug. David and Joe Q's worthless necklace. Nice.
Worthless necklace. All right.
The thing that you hate this show. You keep coming back, but you hate the show. What does that say about you?
I don't hate the show. I love the show. I hate the show without me. I hated the show until right now.
We got another Ed coming. We're growing another Ed.
I already got my little Mountain Dew cover.
I know you guys have some things planned, but we want to kick off the show with voicemails because the people that send us is the only part they watch. So we have a new email. It's 2026 and it's only mid-February, but we have a new voicemail. Send any voicemails. You could do MP3 or what is it? MP4 or something like that. Whatever. Send any format to dawgchugpod@gmail.com. We'll get them on. Go ahead and be racist, to be a dick, whatever. We don't care. We're just here to laugh. So
we'll put everything on. Use one of those like they do on X with one of the fake names, so they can hide an anonymity. We don't care. We'll air it.
We've got a couple voicemails. Let's see what we got. Oh, Lamont's back.
I heard they went and hired some guy named Todd Munkin. Man, that sounds like a blowjob I get when I'm sitting on the toilet. What's that, baby girl? That's a blumpkin? Huh? Is this Halloween up in here? God damn. Anyway, what the fuck are we doing? Fuck off.
Whoa. Lamont shot out of a cannon. Thank you, Lamont.
He's getting angry.
Well, if that doesn't prove or anything, nothing will.
We got one more. This one's from Mike. Take it away, Mike.
Hi, this is Mike Rutenberg, the new defensive coordinator for the Cleveland Browns. Between you and me, I can't believe they gave me the gig. I was more of a mushmouth than Andy trying to close the Dawg Chug. But the second they heard I was from Cornell, everyone jizzed in their pants and lit up like Christmas trees. Truth is, Pop's alumni and pulled some strings. And I spent the next 4 years baked out of my goddamn mind. So, defensive coordinator? Ugh, I hear they work like 80 hours a week. Fuck that! Myles Garrett better be as good as they say, because I'm definitely going to be phoning it in. Anyway, they're already talking about cleaning house next year, so when that happens, how about you guys slide me in as producer? It'd be pretty cool to tell the grandkids that I used to roll with Ed in Columbus. Later!
Wow. We got the defensive coordinator of the Cleveland Browns calling in. That's amazing.
That's amazing. Kind of sound like Mr. Leonard from the old WMMS show.
I did not expect that's what his voice would sound like,
I know.
Like a tough guy.
I have nothing to say.
Ed's not here tonight. There's no OHs. There's no IOs.
Oh,
not happening.
I'll represent the Buckeyes. IO, thank you.
No, you guys changed your emblem today. The Bobcats. They went with the curved Ohio.
Listen,
classic.
I drank at OU. I am a Ohio State football fan. All right?
Oh boy, that is the saddest statement. Go Bobcats.
So you agree Will Howard's the future of the AFC North then?
Will Howard, what?
Is the future of the AFC North?
No.
Yes.
Great college quarterback.
Ohio State.
Shitty NFL quarterback.
All right, we'll see.
We will see.
Told you, Yenser.
We're going to find out.
You
That's why they play the games, man. But no, I think he's going to be as good as the quarterbacks on your roster post Ben, and as good as the quarterbacks on the Cleveland Browns. They're not going to be great.
He will have a better career than Shedeur Sanders.
All right. Well, Shedor's already played. And he
prematurely.
He had a couple of passes that looked decent. Will Howard, not quite there yet. But hey, I know Shedeur was taken in the 5th round. Your guy was taken like what, 3rd? So
yeah, but you always shove quarterbacks in too early and they get cooked. Like we're taking our time. This is Jordan Love, bro. We got this.
All right. We'll see. I was talking to a Steelers fan this past weekend. I was playing poker at the casino, and he was a big Steelers fan. And I asked him, "What do you think about the moves?" And he told me he doesn't see it like you do, that the Steelers for the first time are as questionable as the Browns. That's how he feels.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously,
Rodgers back. He didn't like the coach. He liked the fact that the coach is from Pittsburgh, but that's where his enthusiasm ended.
Yeah, I mean, if he's a friend of yours, he's probably an idiot. So
he's a friend. It was just the guy. It was the Steelers fan I was talking to.
So you're just gonna quote some guy you met?
He's a rando Yenser.
I'm bringing up
you're in your debauchery on the weekends doing your things that like literally you hide from God. And you're just gonna.
This is why people don't like me. It's so defensive. I was just bringing up somebody else's perspective, and instead of bringing your perspective up, you have to attack me.
Oh, I hate his perspective. So what am I supposed to do about it?
Then point out what you think, you dumbass.
I just did.
No, you didn't. You attacked me and you attacked him, and you could have just said, well, I think Aaron Rodgers.
I thought you didn't know him. Why are you defending him if you love him so much? Like, you love him?
Do you think it's a good move to bring Aaron Rodgers back?
Yes.
Why?
Because Will Howard's the future of the AFC North, and Rodgers is going to coach him into that role.
You think Rodgers is gonna help bring this guy along?
I absolutely do.
Wow. You don't think
I forgot that I can do that again. So I figured that I just remembered it hit me, and I was like, "Oh shit, I could take him off too now because we all have the stream." So, there he is again. Damn it.
Sorry, Roger got admin access today, so he's having some fun. But you don't think Roger just goes, "Fuck off, rookie, give me some coffee or whatever." I guarantee he doesn't talk to that kid.
I don't know. He's at a different stage in his career than he was back then.
Has anyone ever talked highly of him as a teammate? Anyone in his entire career?
This past year, there was a lot of great things about his locker room.
Okay, let me ask you.
I think it has changed.
And then we'll get off this topic because I know we have a lot of fun stuff playing. But have you ever noticed that both of our franchises tend to lie to us as fans to set the narrative?
I 100% do. And remember, I was the first person on this show back when it was just the two of you going, "Fuck yeah, Kenny Pickett." So I get it. I get that I can be a fanboy sometimes, but I do think that that's my opinion, and I'm going to stick by it.
What was your favorite moment of the year where he didn't try to win a game to avoid getting sacked by Myles Garrett and was that the pinnacle of the season? Or let me know. I'm just asking.
I mean, if you're
what made you think that old ass Aaron Rodgers has anything left in the tank?
You guys lost a draft pick spot to try to beat the Steelers and play spoiler, and we still made the playoffs. So, honestly, that's on you.
All right. Well, you guys had a great postseason run. That was awesome. Anyway, and now you got a coach that's clearly going to be able to win playoff games. So we'll move off the Steelers. I know we have a lot of fun stuff planned. AJ, I think you have a little bit planned in honor of our buddy that's not here tonight.
So I hope Ed is watching. I always try to.
He's definitely watching.
The enthusiasm, right? That's why I gave the look. You might not be able to see this. You can never see it. It's my little Mountain Dew sign because tonight I am going to bring you the Break Ed news with no graphics because you guys don't have enough money to give me access to graphics or whatever. I don't really know the answer, but I'm going to do this is the It's Breaking News Special Olympics edition.
Ooh.
But not Special Olympics, but like it's special because it's an
Nice
Olympic
comma.
edition, but not Special Olympics. You know what I mean? Like, you got just bear with me, okay? So this might be the first time you laugh at this segment all year. So from Milan, which is Italian for melon, I've been told, the U.S. gave up a tying goal to Sweden with 91 seconds left in a men's hockey quarterfinals game as toothless white guys across America screamed in frustration, "Fuck you, Mike Zibanejad." Quinn Hughes, defensive Minnesota legend, said, "Hold my Miller Lite," and smoked them Swedish turd bags with an overtime goal that made that weird old blonde lady spin around in a field and sing to the sound of music with tears on her stupid face. Actually, I'm not sure if that's Sweden or Switzerland, but I really don't give a shit. So, looks like we could have a second coming of the major ass whooping that America put on Canada last year all over again. Never boo our national anthem, you dirty Canucks. We will haunt you for life. Also, waffles are basically mid, and fake maple syrup is completely okay in my book. Fuck you and your sweet tree juice. Fuck Canada.
Jeez.
In other news, that is something to do with the Olympics. From Cortina d'Ampezzo, Italy, which means the stick of mozzarella in Italian. The American superstar Michaela Shippen put in 2 dominant runs to win the women's slalom, which I think is like where you go like this down the hill with skis.
Oof.
And by a massive 1.50 seconds, which Ed in Columbus has told me is in fact a lot of time. Ending a run of 8 straight Olympic races without a medal for perhaps the greatest alpine skier of all time. It was the largest margin of victory in any alpine skiing event at the Olympics since 1998, which is insane. But I did not know that because after reading the article, I immediately asked Grok to put her in a bikini, as that seemed like the most logical thing to do. And finally, Ellen Gu has sparked controversy over her decision to represent China instead of the United States in the Olympics. Born in San Francisco, Gu made the decision in 2019 to compete for China and defend her choice ahead of this year's Olympics Games. Gu's mother was born there and got her bachelor's degree there. I don't know. She's American, but whatever. She's a traitor. The decision has garnered backlash online and on camera from numerous figures. However, Gu recently claimed that some have taken it too far, including being physically assaulted on the street. Upon learning this news, I immediately asked Grok to Orangta Chuan Shang Bini, which basically asked Grok to put her in a bikini. And this has been Eddie blah, 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 and news.
Wow. You're really not getting better at this, are you?
No, I mean, neither is that segment. So.
I mean, if
I gave it
was making it 5 times longer than the original bit, you nailed it.
That's the same amount of time.
I enjoy it because he makes mine seem so short, so much shorter. So it doesn't bother me at all.
Wow.
I don't do that every week. I only do it when Ed's not here. So.
He's going to be watching
like,
it.
oh.
He's going to be like, oh my God.
We lost 3 viewers during that.
Oh, yeah, Chuck's here. All right. Well, that was amazingly long. I don't know.
And it was pretty funny, though.
Was it funny, though?
I spoke Chinese, bro.
I believe it's Mandarin, by the way.
Either way. You don't know Cantonese versus Mandarin. You don't know the difference.
Okay, fair enough. But I do know.
Was it my inflection?
Chinese isn't a language. So, good Lord. Take the take the criticism. Anyway, okay.
Fine.
Yeah. Roger, go ahead and palate cleanser. Let's some updates. You got some updates.
Do we all right, so let's see if we can save the show at this point. I don't know if it's possible. This is the Dawg Chug update. Cleveland Browns X timeline became a beehive of activity on Monday when the Browns hired whatever the guy's name is, a defensive coordinator. He'll join several other people whose names I don't know to round out top Monken staff. Basements all over Dawg Nation got busy as monitors came to life, keyboards clattered, and all the fanboys took mouse to AI to pump out positive "we got our guy" and "one of us" articles with in-depth analysts of whatever the guy's name is as a coach, a teacher, and a person. Rave reviews, glowing reports from every basement writer, from every outlet like the Browns Wire to the OBR, was there to tell you everything you need to know, sing the praises about a guy none of them ever heard of until Monday. Now, in sports bar legal news, BW3 came out victorious in their courtroom battle of the boneless chicken wing. The popular wing spot was sued by someone who felt duped when they were served chicken nuggets and not actual boneless chicken wings. A judge ruled sensible people know the term boneless wing, understand they're not being deceived, and threw the case out, ruling it frivolous. This ruling was a positive sign for the United Dairy Farmers Association, looking to put an end to people suing and claiming they're led to believe chocolate milk comes from brown cows. Hey, you guys ever been to one of those boneless chicken farms?
Oh, God.
It's a sight. It's
Wow.
a sight. All right. And finally, the NBA All-Star break did not pass without some drama. Police were called to a local gentleman's club early Sunday morning, and rumors are flying that James Harden was in the center of the disturbance. Dawg Chug reached out to a girl we know from church who works at the club for some information. Here's what Amber had to say. Yeah, James was involved, but it wasn't him. He didn't do nothing wrong. He's always a gentleman. Anyway, one girl, Chastity, was doing a lap dance for James when she bent over and she screamed. James Harden's beer jammed his thumb in Chastity's butthole, unquote. Reports state that things happened very fast. Parties were separated. The scene was cleared. James Harden beard was taken into police custody where his book printed, washed with lye, and charged with assault. Harden's beard made bond the next morning. Dawg Chug reached out, and sources say the famous chin curtain said, I was just giving the whole a thumbs up. I'm Roger First in Chicago Falls, and you're not.
Oh,
What
God.
the hell? I mean, come on, man.
I was half paying attention to that, and then it got legendary. Well done, Roger.
Yeah, listen, it was like did not care until the thumb in the butthole thing, and I was like,
You
this
finished,
is the
you
most
finished,
legendary goddamn thing I ever heard.
I just had to wake everybody up a little.
All right. Well, that was well
Church.
done.
Juan caught it.
Chuck's here. We got a game. We're gonna play a little game. It's gonna be fun. But I think AJ, you said you have a couple of jokes you prepare. Like
No jokes, no jokes. Just
None?
to add,
Don't
just to
do
add
it.
from my perspective to Roger First in Cayuga Falls to his little news ed update, whatever he just did. It has been noted that Browns Pro Bowl guard Wyatt Teller announced today that he will not return to Cleveland and will sign elsewhere after 7 years with the team. When Shedeur Sanders was asked about this potential loss, he replied, wait, the fat guy on the left or the fat guy on the right?
Oh, nice. That was okay.
Overrated but underappreciated Browns tight end David Njoku tripped all Cleveland fans by pretending to care in his last season and then awkwardly having an interview postseason saying that he has a cool chain that is Ohio and Nigeria combined. It was interesting. It was like, we all watched it. It was kind of like, oh, yeah. Upon further review, this has been considered the worst duo since Sylvester Stallone and Dolly Parton teamed up for the movie Rhinestone with the country pop ode to Budweiser, Drinkenstein. I literally went back 100 years to make that joke work for you, specifically, Roger. Love you from Pennsylvania. I'm out.
Wow. I don't even know what to say right now.
I'm speechless.
Well done. Let's bring on Chuck.
Well
we haven't
done.
had Chuck on the show.
Let's go, Chuck.
So many years.
Yeah, we haven't seen him. He's ready, huh?
I apologize. Getting God, I'm getting updates on the calendar from the wife must be upstairs.
Holy hell.
Tell her to stop doing that.
You got a lot of appointments.
Yeah. I think it stopped. Thank God. This is a great job. All right, let's bring Chuck on. Chuck, it's been way too long. How's it going? You're still alive. This isn't AI Chuck, right? This is real Chuck.
Yeah, my guys. How we doing?
Wow, look at Chuck.
God, good.
Yeah, thanks. I miss you guys so much. Yeah, it's been a long weird. It's been like a long time.
If you can like encapsulate what the last 8 months of your life have been like in like 10 words or less, what would you pick?
Sober, mental health, physical health, spiritual health.
Oh my God, very healthy. Nice.
Yeah. Thank God. Yeah, it's going great. Yeah.
Well, you could tell because you're radiating positive energy out of you, which is
awesome. I miss the shit out of you guys. You guys were tremendous and always treated me great. And yeah, we've had good times, good talks, and fun times. Yeah.
Wow, nice. So, like, are you too healthy now that you're going to be too boring on the show? Like,
I think so. Yeah. So sober doesn't sell. It just doesn't. Yeah. It's just the. That's just the way it goes. Sober does not sell, and I'll do my best. But when the Guardians are, having a shitty, April, I think sober will sell then.
Nice. Yes, the Guardians are coming. Are you, now that you're healthy, are you less focused on the Guardians than you used to be?
No, it's not. That hasn't gotten there. I'll say this: I'm able to function outside of the Guardians. If that makes any sense. I'm able to
perfect sense.
I'm able to make my money and drive my car without crashing it when they don't blow a save, or you know what I mean. I'm able to function better. I'll say that.
Nice. You're living life in spite of how they're performing on the field.
Yes, I think for now. Yeah.
Well, you're about to be tested.
And Roger, this is like a big deal. Roger said, "Wow, he doesn't believe what he's hearing. He's concerned, even almost, But I think this is what Roger wanted for me, as I got older.
This is I told you, and I missed you, but you look so healthy. The radiant thing might be the light in the background because we can only see the bottom of your head. But Andy said you were radiant, but but you look great, and whatever is working for you, Chuck. And we don't want you to be boring here, and if not, we'll just put you in the green room if you get boring. We'll
you can get me. I'll bring it better. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm a different man. I'm a born again man. I still have my moments, still my battle, but yeah, it's going good. Thank God.
Wow. Chuck, we do consider Mountain Dew as acceptable forms of fit chug.
Yeah, I mean, people say it to me all the time, like you're like a different guy. You look different, you talk different, you even smell different. So yeah. But on here, we've had so much fun times, and you don't really, when you make progress in your life for the better, you don't forget where you've come from and the people that were always good to you and had fun together and great times and great talks, and that's you guys. So
do you consider us enablers?
No, I'm weird. Like, sobriety will do that to you. So family comes in different ideations, like Dawg Chug family. It's kind of how I see it. Just
don't mention us to your sponsor just yet. How don't keep that one locked away to the ninth step or something.
Yeah.
We're gonna play a little game. I haven't told Roger or AJ about this, but we're gonna play a game. First of all, let's see. Basically, the game's going to be, and Chuck, I want you to be a lifeline because you're not a Browns fan, you're not a Steelers fan, so you're sort of in the middle.
I'm a Jets fan, so I can kind of understand the situation.
Basically a Browns fan.
Yeah, and if one time, if they can't come up with an answer, they could go to you and maybe you could help them out. Does that sound fun?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So let me get the
don't let me lose this, Chuck. I swear to God.
All right. So we're going to have Roger and we're going to have AJ face off. This is a dog chug fight, but we're going to flip the script a little bit.
Roger, look how much older your beard is.
You guys are both football fans, right? You know a lot about the AFC North. You know a lot about football. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to ask Roger questions about the Steelers. And we're going to ask AJ questions about the Browns. And we'll see who's the better football fan that's not just a homer to their team.
May I ask a stupid question, though?
Sure.
What the fuck do I do?
They're going to, if they have a lifeline, they're going to say, hey, Chuck, help me out on this one.
Sure.
And then you could weigh in. You could say, oh, the answer's easy.
Yeah.
But you can lie, though. You could actually.
You could also, you could lie.
Yeah, you could. You could play like complete sabotage.
Yeah.
All right. So we got 5 questions. We got a tiebreaker if we need it. Who wants to go first?
Let him go first.
Okay. What? AJ, go first. All right, AJ. This is easy. All you have to do is name 3 Hall of Fame players that went in as Browns, but played that never played for the Steelers in their career.
Jim Brown.
That's one.
Bernie Kosar.
Okay.
And that fat white guy that was your like really good guard for like 20 years that just went in. If you Chuck, what's his name?
I don't have a fucking clue.
No, you only get 1 lifeline, so you're gonna use.
Oh no, I'm not using it. Wait, I have to get 3, right?
You have to get 3.
All right, so I got
right now you've named 2.
Is there a clock or something, or a buzzer?
Shut up, Roger. Like you literally have little time.
Hey, if you want, you can mail in your answer, and we'll wait till next week.
We'll give him another couple. We'll give you 10 more seconds. How about that?
Josh Riggins. Yeah. I'm out. I lost.
3 more have gotten it, and 3 more have made it. You started answering.
You have 3 people that made the Hall of Fame.
Okay, that's hilarious. Right. Well done. You couldn't remember Ozzie Newsome?
That's what I was talking about.
You said like the fat guy.
No, who's the fat guy?
Joe Thomas? He ain't fat. Yes. He weighs 210 pounds now.
And by the way, Bernie.
Yeah, he's like me. He lost a lot of weight.
Bernie, not a Hall of Fame quarterback, so you wouldn't have even gotten it right. No.
I love Bernie. Like, he's the only player I've ever watched.
Everybody loves Bernie.
Why is he not in the Hall of Fame? He was a Brown. I got it. Okay.
All right. And by the way, Bill is going to be joining the show too, friend of the show. Bill, if you can hear me when you get, here he is. All right. Bringing Bill on. Bill, welcome to the Dawg Chug. It's good to see you. How's everything going?
Good. How are you guys doing?
We are doing well. We're having a little battle between Roger and AJ to see who is the better, more knowledgeable fan of the opposing rivalry.
So do we still want to get 1 lifeline? But we have
but you can pick Chuck. You can pick Chuck or Bill. And Bill's is I think Bill will probably know all these. He'd probably get all 10 of these right. So
that's not fair because he would have helped me with the last one.
You know what? It's the fucking
game is rigged. Roger, go ahead.
All right. Now, you only can use lifeline 1 time though, so you've got 5 questions.
Maybe I wanted to.
Roger, name 3 members of the Pittsburgh Steelers that went into the Hall of Fame as Steelers that never played for the Cleveland Browns.
That's easy.
Never played for the Cleveland Browns and went into the Hall of Fame. Mean Joe Green, Lynn Swann. How about Franco Harris and Donnie Shell and
all right, you're up 1.
That is such a rigged question.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? I can name 20 Browns that are in the Hall of Fame that never went to. You just don't know your AFC.
But there's 100.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Take the L.
Next question.
We're moving on to question number 2. We'll start with Roger. Where do the Steelers play training camp? Where is it located?
It's on the side of a mountain somewhere.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know. How about
I'm not Googling.
Steelers training camp, Latrobe, Pennsylvania.
Oh,
did you just Google that?
His hands were doing nothing.
Roger doesn't know how to Google anything.
No way. There's no way.
I'm not Googling anything.
You got that right.
I thought you read it.
Did I guess right?
Oh,
that's correct. All right, AJ.
Fucking Columbus.
Where is the Cleveland Browns headquarters? Also, where they play training camp.
Nobody watches the Cleveland Browns preseason. I'm gonna say it's in the Miami University of Miami.
Do you want to use the lifeline? Because that I'm gonna warn you. It's not correct.
Not even close.
I mean,
Chuck,
there's something weird about how you just read that off. All right,
you could probably have Chuck on that one.
Yeah, I gotta stay neck to neck with Rogers. So Chuck, where the fuck do they practice at, bro?
I don't know that Chuck knows this, but you might want to ask.
What? Bill, where do they practice at? Bill,
I'm gonna pass on this one, man. I'm
sorry. All right. Fair enough. Bill,
look at him.
You've been used as the lifeline.
Is it Cuyahoga Falls?
I can help. Berea.
You've never
Like
heard
the
of Berea?
cheese?
All right, Berea is correct. It is neck and neck, 1-2. Now
Roger,
we need
swear
to.
to God.
Okay, we're gonna go to question 3.
I'm like the designated quarterback here.
We're gonna start with AJ. AJ, just name one player the Browns drafted in the 2022 draft.
22. It's 2 years ago. DTR.
Okay, is that your final answer?
Yes.
That is not correct.
What? I thought you drafted him in 2 years ago.
2022, bro.
It's 4 years ago.
What year is this? Oh, in 24? We need to back up. I'm old and I don't remember what. All right, so 2 years ago is 24. All right, I was thinking 20. Okay, all right. So I don't know.
I'll give you another opportunity. Just
I get it.
we're friends on the Dawg Chug.
Stupid. I'm gonna go with. Oh Jesus! Never mind. Just fucking stick with that. I mean, I swear to God, I can't even think right now.
Oh my goodness!
You have so many bad draft picks. They're not even on your team anymore.
All right, how about we'll let Roger go and you can think about your answer.
No, I blanked it. It's fine. Whatever.
Roger, name one Steeler that was drafted in the 2022 draft.
So easy.
Do you want me to go with Tiny Hands, or should we go with George Can't Catch a Ball Pickens? I don't know. Was that 2022 or was it Broderick Jones?
You got that right.
Porter Jr. No, I was right. Kenny Pickett. Joey Porter Jr. was the next year.
Wait, what do you mean? How do you know you're right? Somebody's Googling something and showing you.
I'm sitting here.
This
Right.
is so rigged.
And this is legit. I knew that. Andy, I swear to God, I knew.
Come on, AJ. Roger's not Google anything. All right. Did you come up with an answer? I'm giving you another chance.
Myles Garrett. I could care less.
We'll go to question 4. We're going to start with Roger. Who was the Steelers quarterback before Big Ben, who started games between 1995 and 2002 and played collegiately at Colorado?
It's kind of a trick question.
Cordell Stewart.
That's correct. Now
he played for the Buffaloes.
The quarterback that played before Big Ben was Tommy Maddox.
Not directly before.
Well, you didn't state that. This game is rigged.
He gave the years. He gave the years.
Slash
years in the college. Come on. All right, your question. Now, this one is directly before. Who was the quarterback that played directly before Baker Mayfield started 15 games and came from Notre Dame?
There's so many Browns quarterbacks.
Notre Dame.
I'm gonna go with.
You're right.
Oh, Notre Dame.
I
know that. I know that one.
We can tell.
Oh my God! Brady Quinn.
Oh my God, that's so incorrect.
Brady Quinn was Notre Dame.
You're like a decade off.
That was
You're really just named. I said the guy that directly precedes. So I'm going to give
you. Okay, so all of a sudden,
2000
before Ben, but I have to be directly before.
15 games in the 2017 season.
Seneca
it's also
Wallace.
in the comments.
Gives a shit. At this point, I don't care.
All right.
This game is completely rigged. Roger gets to pick any quarterback 10 years ago, and I have to be directly before this guy. Who was it?
Deshaun Kaiser.
How can you forget Deshaun Kaiser, Hugh Jackson era?
How could you forget Deshaun Kaiser?
I guarantee you're going to get this one, AJ. Name the running back that had a prominent career until he was kicked out of the league for kicking a woman, but then the Browns were so desperate to win, they picked him up in 2019.
Oh, that stupid pass guy.
I'll give you Chuck.
You guys have me so screwed up right now that I can't even think about football. Like I'm so completely cooked right now. The guy, he played for the Dolphins.
Oh my God, not correct.
Oh wait, Ray Rice. He kicked the bitch in the elevator.
No, he punched someone in an elevator.
Okay, kicking females and NFL Browns. No, he wasn't with the Browns when it happened.
All right, ask Chuck. Can you help him out here? I think you would know this one.
What's the question?
Okay. All right, it's Kareem Hunt.
I knew that. I knew that.
Oh, yeah, the Chiefs. He played for the
Roger.
Chiefs.
But how did you know? But it was weird how you phrased the question.
Yeah, exactly. It's rigged, bro. Chuck knows.
Andy, repeat what you said. I'll tell you exactly.
Repeat. Okay. Name the running back that had a prominent career until he's kicked out of the league for kicking a woman, but then the Browns are sort of desperate.
Oh, it's Kareem Hunt. We all should have had that right away.
The question was fine.
He wasn't kicked out of the league, though.
Well, he was kicked off his team. You're correct.
Yeah.
Fine. All right, Roger.
Yes.
What Steelers running back sat out of football for an entire season because he was upset with how cheap the Pittsburgh Steelers are?
That's easy. Now that's easy.
Doing OnlyFans.
Well, he also has AI controlling his X feed, and it's Le'Veon Bell.
It's Le'Veon.
Le'Veon. Yeah.
Le'Veon. Yeah, Le'Veon.
We won't give you that one. All right, because you missed that one, we're gonna go to a tiebreaker. AJ, we're gonna let you do the Steelers because you only know the Steelers clearly. So I'm gonna cheat. How many wins have the Steelers had since the 1999 season? And you're just coming up with your best answer because I'm gonna ask Roger the same thing. We're gonna see who's closest.
20.
I need an answer.
197.
197 is pretty close. 271, so you're about 82 off. 72 off.
Oh wait, I was doing the Steelers.
Yes.
For the Browns. Oh, okay, yeah.
All right, Roger. How many wins have the Browns had since 1999?
How many wins?
Yeah.
Do the math.
3 times 20
it's
is
not that hard.
So I'm going to go with 87.
Okay, 149. So you were about 60 off or 50.
Closest without going over.
I think you got closer. So Roger, you won you're the better football fan, and you get to sip today during Spit Sip Chug. Congratulations.
It's closest without going over. Roger,
you didn't go over.
I hate it here.
I'm drinking tea tonight.
Yeah, you hate it here. Everyone hates you here.
I know.
All right. Well, that was fun. We learned that AJ knows nothing about football.
No, you picked those obscure things. Like who is this random quarterback from 30 quarterbacks?
Come up with Kareem Hunt.
We've only had 3 quarterbacks in the last 5 years. Like that's easy stuff. It wasn't fair.
You did have Bubby Brister for a bit, though.
I fucking love Bubby Brister, bro. That's my dog.
Bill, were my questions unfair?
I'm just sipping there.
Yeah, Bill's the shit, but he knows.
Here's one for
whiskey
you, Jay.
here.
Here's one beer. Jay, here's one to see if you know the AFC North. The Cleveland Browns had a linebacker who played for 20 plus years. He had a brother who played guard for the Houston Oilers. What was his brother's name? Hall of Famer. Was a brother or cousin? Their cousin.
Tommy.
It's one of the most easiest football questions about the AFC North you can answer.
Is it though? I hated the Oilers, never paid attention to the Browns.
Oh, Jesus.
And like that was a long time ago. So
all right.
What's the name of the linebacker? Orlando Jones.
Okay.
Bill, can you give us the answer?
It's something kids like to play with and you can model with. That's the name of the linebacker for the Browns, and then his
Play-Doh Jones.
There you go.
Clay Matthews and Bruce.
Oh, Clay Matthews. What? Clay Matthews is a Packer, not a Brown.
Are you like a football fan at all, or are you just here to troll people on Twitter?
I don't know why I'm here. Actually, I don't know the answer to that question.
All right.
We're starting to peel back the onion here.
Love it.
All right. Well, here, let's do this. I got a couple good Spit Sip Chug questions, and I think it's going to lead to some good.
Who was the starting right guard for the Bills in 1985? Like, what? I mean, I'm not a nerd, dude. Like, Jesus.
Did I
It
ask?
wouldn't be Joe DeLamalore.
Good Lord. All right, here we go. We're gonna play a little bit of Spit Sip Chug without the preamble because who gives a shit about that? But AJ, we're gonna start with you because I'm curious to see what you think about this. The Browns have a better coaching staff today than they did in December.
Sip? Like, right. I don't know. I'm gonna sip on that one because you had the 2-time like coach of the year, and now you don't, but you have a better staff, kind of, because you didn't, but then you lost the better defensive coordinator to some other guy. I mean, it's so 50-50. I think it's just like a wash across the board. So I'll sip on that.
Well said. Chuck.
Yeah.
I know you're not a Browns fan, but I'm curious to your perspective. The Browns have a better coaching staff than they did in December.
So I'm a football. I love everything about football. My dad is a diehard Cleveland Browns fan his whole life, and obviously I'm the biggest Cleveland Guardians fan on the face of the earth. So I have a massive pulse on the Cleveland Browns. It's a sip because unfortunately the Browns are just like the Jets, where they have an organizational virus where it doesn't matter what their coaching staff is. It does not matter who their quarterback is. It doesn't matter who's on their defense. They are a losing franchise. And so the Jets, no matter what staff you have, it doesn't matter. The results will always be the same. The Jets, the next quarterback we draft will be Zach Wilson. And so it doesn't matter. You know, from Eric Mangini to Aaron Glenn to anybody, it's just an organizational problem from ownership, scouting, management, players, coaches. That's my answer.
All right, Bill.
we lost perhaps one of the best defensive coordinators we had, and we're replacing him with a guy who's never run defense before. I do like Monken. I do like the people he's brought in, but man, I'm gonna on that one. There's no way. No, can't do it. Sorry, Andy.
Okay.
This is too many unknowns for this coaching staff, and you got rid of a good defensive coordinator. Very good one. Not a great one. No, he's not great. He's not Buddy Ryan great. He's not Dick LeBeau great.
He's good. Nice.
Very good.
Yeah, I'll do the Dick LeBeau thing. All right. Nice.
All right. I agree with Bill partly. I think we've downgraded to a degree with the established talent. Obviously, a 2-time coach of the year is a huge carrot in someone's hat. So we've gotten less experience, but I believe we've gotten less dysfunctional, which I think is a net gain. 6 years is too long for an entire coaching staff, and I just don't think everyone was zigging and zagging the way they should. Obviously, we saw the dysfunction the last couple of years. I believe starting fresh is going to, even though they're less experienced, we're going to get more out of what we got. I'm very saddened that we lost our defensive coordinator, but I still don't quite understand, what he's going to sit out of football for 2 years or whatever, just because he's upset that he didn't get the job. Like, dude, you are a defensive coordinator. The league is offensive. Like, how do you not understand that? I know these guys have a lot of pride and everything, but I think he kind of is going to regret the decision that he made, is my opinion. We'll see. And hey, I'm going to chug. I think the Browns are going to play a little bit better than we've seen them playing lately. So
let me ask you, Andy. Let me do a follow up there. I'm going to follow that up.
Mm-hmm.
You're saying that Kevin was the reason for the dysfunction?
No, not at all. I don't know what the dysfunction was, but there was some rot in there that had festered over the past 6 years. Guys were.
Yeah, it's easy. Andrew Berry.
Sure. Okay.
We've said that enough times on here.
Can I follow up on that? It's almost like, the movie Major League, right? It's close to Cleveland's heart. It's a fucking great movie. It's one of my favorites of all time. It almost feels like you're bringing in people just to set them up to fail, so you have scapegoats because you're still dealing with the Deshaun contract and some other things. And I think that you just downgraded it on purpose to set the team up for a year where you kind of sell.
To answer to both of you, I think we had a guy in charge that lied to too many people, and Kevin Stefanski. He's a great coach. I like Kevin a lot, but I think he's a yes man who's going to tell people what they want to hear to minimize the disruption. And I think that probably caused some issues that he was unable to fix. And hopefully removing that from the equation and bringing a guy in who could be more honest is going to relieve some of that pressure. I do believe there's some truth potentially in that. We'll find out. We're going to get to see how things play out. But I agree. We got like lower in talent, but maybe higher in functionality. And that's kind of the way I would like to envision in my own homerish way, if that makes any sense.
Wait, homo what?
Rod.
Well, I want to sit because you're allowing me, but I'm drinking tea, so it doesn't matter. But you know what, man? I think what happened is when they fired Alex Van Pelt, it was a player calling the shots, and it was Deshaun Watson, and I think Kevin Stefanski wasn't standing for that bullshit. And that's, who'd they bring in? Ken Dorsey, and he was supposed to fix Watson. And now Todd Monken is the chores on him to, bring back 2020 Watson. Are people out of their fucking minds? 2020 Watson. He's on a 4-12 team, and he's a stat merchant. Andy may be right that it may function better because Stefanski was here before Barry, and he wasn't really going to take orders. They were both reporting to the same guy. I think now Monken answers to Barry, and so things will run smoother in the operation, maybe in that aspect. Is it a better coaching staff? Chuck said it. It don't matter who you have coaching if you don't have a quarterback. So I'm sipping on it. All coaches are great coaches. There's probably some OCs out there that have bum quarterbacks that are phenomenal geniuses when it comes to offense, but you won't know because they got a bum quarterback. It's I'm sipping on it. It's the same old Browns. Until Andrew Berry's gone, nothing's going to change. I don't give a shit who's the head coach.
All right.
I agree there.
Statement number 2, the Cleveland Cavs will be the hottest team in the league from the All-Star break to the end of the season. Chuck, we'll start with you.
Wait, can you rephrase the question, though?
Can I rephrase it, or can I read it again?
Both.
How about, will the Cavs have the best record in the NBA from the All-Star break to the end of the season?
No.
You're spitting.
Thunder.
All right.
Yeah.
Any input, or are you just spitting?
Well, I'm a Knicks fan, but I just think the Thunder have the best roster in the NBA when they're healthy, and no one's going to beat them in a 7-game series. So.
I'm not saying they'll win the playoffs. I'm saying they'll between.
I think I think they'll be a lot more healthier after the All-Star game, and they're going to have the best. They're going to make a run. Okay. They'll have the best record by far.
The Thunder will. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Bill.
I'm torn because, man, you can't argue with 40-13 with the Pistons right now. JB's done a hell of a job with that team. But if you look at the schedule, Cavaliers have the easiest schedule between now and the end of the year. I don't know what the playoffs are going to be like, but if your question is who's going to have the best record in the second half, quote unquote, second half of the season, I will go with the Cavs chugging.
Yeah, I am also going to chug. I think they've been just waiting to get towards the end of the season. They don't want to run out of gas. They've been playing really well lately. They brought in some new players that have really invigorated. If you're watching the Cavs right now, it's been a lot of fun. I think they're going to come out strong. they'll end the season strong, and then they'll collapse. But they'll be the season warriors from here until April. So I'm chugging on that. Roger.
Well, I'm gonna chug with you. They'll I love is Jared Allen, but I wish he'd be the same guy in the playoffs that he is right now. And when he's, all last year they leaned on him. He carried him last year, and then he just disappears. Can they make a barnstorm through the last month of this season? Sure they can, and they probably will. But come playoff time, I don't think they have the depth or the continuity to play to really make any noise in a 5 game or 7 game series. So I'm sipping, or I chugged. What did I do? I agreed with you, but I sipped just because I'm allowed.
All right, AJ.
So there's a lot of hype around this team that we've been talking about. I mean, I know Jared Allen is literally killing it. Like, his defense has absolutely been insane. Donovan Mitchell could be like literally the MVP right now, but it just feels like the Guardians of last year, where they're peaking too early and they're going to crash towards the end of the season. And I don't think that this is
what does that mean?
I think that they're not going to maintain this level of scoring through the playoffs.
I'm sorry. I thought the Guardians kind of did the opposite, where they sucked the entire year, then they had a crazy September, then they've lost in the playoffs.
Calling you out in your Guardians analogies.
Either way, it's a
part in the postseason.
I'm sorry. No, I didn't mean to come on like that. I was just like mind blown because last year was so bad from the Guardians. Holy shit. I have PTSD from it. I haven't recovered.
I love you, Chuck. I'm not going to go down that
road. You're healthy, man. You look great.
I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
It's just hard to maintain this momentum for another 2 months. That's all I'm saying. And so that's why.
He is right though. Donovan Mitchell has had an underrated year in terms of MVP. He's been incredible.
No, he's been really good.
All right. Statement number 3, Bill, we're gonna start with you. Wyatt Teller and David Njoku saying goodbye is proof the Browns are a sinking ship.
Ooh. Proof of a sinking ship. Wow. No, I'm gonna. Wow, that's a tough question. Let me just kind of say a couple things here.
It's not a question.
I think Njoku and Teller have both done a hell of a job for their past 6 years, and I think they have carried this team through a lot of crap. But if you look at the production over the past 2 years, both of these guys, from terms of getting hurt, and I like Wyatt a lot, but boy, one thing he's not good at is a pass blocker, and you really saw that the past 2 years. I don't think this organization treats the players that have given a great deal of themselves to this organization. They don't treat them well. We treat other people like Deshaun Watson well, who does nothing but shit on this team. So are they man? No, I think it's unfortunately production, injury, and contract issues that, Mr. Old Laser Eyes really the only way he can address is with Deshaun Watson and reworking his shit. So, man, that's a man. I'll give it a sip, but I think there's more to it than just kissing off.
All right.
That's a good question, man.
Thank you. Well, it's not a question, it's a statement, but I hear what you're saying.
What the heck ever.
Oh my God.
I hear everything that you're saying, and I agree. Like, this team, from a front office perspective, attach themselves to the hip of a scumbag, and then through that process had to sort of alienate some of the warriors that have been kicking ass on this team for years. And it's a damn shame. It's why you should hate, what got us to this point. However, them leaving is not a sign that the future isn't bright. And I'm trying to be clear of what this statement is asking. The general manager, who by the way, we all are pretty negative on for the most part. He did say we're going to be one of the youngest teams in the league, and that is suggesting we're going to have to move on from some of the higher priced players and aren't as productive as they were. I love David Njoku. He's probably been my favorite player on this team. There were a lot of great players. Baker, who am I missing?
Chubby.
Yeah, Chubb wasn't coming to mind. A little drunk. Love these guys so much. Miles, even when he's not a douche. So many guys on this team have been a lot of fun. David Njoku is probably like one of my favorites. Him leaving sucks. I hate the idea of watching him play for another team. However, it is absolutely the right move for the Browns at this point, I would say. Not to treat them shitty. They should have treated them better to get to this point. But we're at this point, and now to be the best version of the Cleveland Browns we could be, I mean, we got to move on from some of these higher priced vets that go be on the team that needs the one guy to win a Super Bowl. I'll root David Njoku on, with whatever team he goes to for the most part. Sorry, AJ, because the Steelers, fuck him. But that was the team that was supposedly going to draft him, by the way, when the Browns took him. Anyway, long story short, no, it's not a sign.
No, we weren't.
Ship. I think that the Browns are going to probably fail, but it's not because these guys are leaving. It's because we have some major issues higher up in the organization. So I'm going to chug on that. I'm spitting on that. Sorry for the long wind alert, Roger.
I'm spitting. Cool. Listen, them two veterans, well into their careers, leaving is a sign of nothing. What's a sign is a bad sign is that there's not one offensive lineman that Andrew Berry has developed, drafted, traded for, got, and developed in 6 seasons. Not one. There's nobody. When good, competent, well-run organizations that have had the same people in charge for 6 years, when a guy like Teller gets to the point where he's too old to pay as much money as he's making, you got somebody to step right into his place. You got somebody that's going to come in and fill that hole. It's called the next man up. When you're relying on your rookie tight end that had a tremendous rookie year, and he's your only depth at tight end, he's your only depth at the roster. The problem started a long time ago. You look at last year, and he had 6 undrafted free agents on the 53-man roster. The problem's way deeper than losing a guard and a tight end. Way deeper. Losing those 2 guys, you should be able to absorb a guard and a tight end, go into free agency, and keep on winning. We can't do that with the guard and the tight end, let alone any other position. So no, it's this. If you're taking that as a sign, you just started, watching.
AJ,
I might have just started watching because I'm taking it as a sign, Roger. So I'm going to chug on that. And here's the reason why. You're going to lose Teller. Batonio is probably going to retire. What's his name? The Conklin. He's probably not coming back. Like your offensive line, and the reason why, it's not because they're old. It's because, first off, they are not playing for a championship team. They're getting older and they want to be part of that. And secondly, they don't have a quarterback that they feel comfortable with. Are they going to block for Joe Flacco? Or are they going to block for Shedeur Sanders, who constantly collapse the pocket? The quarterback play alone makes these offensive line players, look bad at their job even when they're not bad. Like, and you think about this, Deshaun Watson's going to make a guaranteed $46 million next year. There's $80 million to your cap hit. We're obviously selling the team in certain areas. And so some of these veteran players are definitely looking at other options because they know that it is. Look, being a young team does not mean that's a good thing. That means you're rebuilding. The Steelers were a young team a few years ago. Like, we had to go through that process after Big Ben. So, I mean, you're still paying for past mistakes, right? And so Myles Garrett said, and it was actually really, really kind of interesting to me, and maybe you guys don't see it the same way, but he was being interviewed, I think it was yesterday or today, and they asked him, they said, you've won 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. What's next? And he said, Super Bowl MVP. And that philosophy from your greatest player is absolutely so convoluted that it really is a detriment to your team. Like, he should have said third-time DPOY, right? I'm going to lead the offense next year, but the delusion of like I'm going to go to the Super Bowl next year with your best player is kind of almost like a false narrative. And I think that as some of these veterans are starting to see that kind of culture exist and replacing all these coaches, they're pulling away. And by Teller pulling away today, I think it is a sign that it's going to be Browns 2014 all over again.
Okay, wow, you zigged and zagged there.
Wow, that's intense. Wow.
You can't even name somebody they drafted in the last 10 years, and you're referring to 2014?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not really.
Let's not get him talking again.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
All right.
Chuck, you can mute him now. There you go.
What do you say on this one? You got an outsider's perspective.
I need to hear the question again. I was like,
statements. You mean? Okay, a couple prominent.
He's watching curling.
Have said that they're said goodbye to Cleveland. Wyatt Teller and David Njoku.
Yeah, Njoku. Yeah.
Is this a sign that the Browns are a sinking ship? We've already heard your perspective on the front office, so I'm guessing it's a yes.
Why is it a sign? They've been a sinking ship for the last decade. What is David Njoku and Wyatt Teller, the Hall of Fame of Hall of Famers, indicate? It doesn't. It's no difference. This is who the Browns are. If they're no different than the Jets, this is what we are.
Fair enough. I like
what's changed. Nothing's changed.
10 years ago.
Yeah, what's changed? Wyatt Teller and David Njoku. It's nothing's changed. This is who the Browns are. There's just two players going. It's no different than next year, last year, the year before. It's who they are.
Mute him, Roger. Mute him. I dare you.
It's just my opinion. It's my opinion. Only Lord has the real answers.
I think anyone that's been paying attention would have the opinion you have. It makes sense. All right. Statement number 4, Roger. We're going to start with you. The show, the Dawg Chug, is better without Ed.
Tonight it's not.
Yeah.
I'm spitting. I know Ed's never watched this. He'll see how many views we had and how many people watched without him on. He's going to look at that. But I know Ed didn't watch all the way through because he wasn't on. But Ed's the greatest. So I'm spitting.
You're spitting. All right. AJ.
It's such a glaze. Like, we're just literally like, if Ed's not here, the Dawg Chug will live on. I don't care who it is that's the host. I don't care if it's Andy, Roger. I don't care if it's Boss or Ed. It doesn't matter. This show will live on because the Dawg Chug is the greatest fucking show on YouTube, on podcasts, wherever you listen to it. So I love Ed. If Ed's not here, fuck Ed. If he's here, I love you, Ed. But either way, Dawg Chug lives forever.
Wow. Damn.
That saves your whole Dawg Chug career.
He said some functional things today, but that might have been the most.
I'm due for one moment of goodness.
Chuck?
Yeah, Ed is the man, and Dawg Chug is always better with Ed on it. Speaking about tonight, I mean, Ed is Dawg Chug, so nothing is good without him. And yeah, I mean, I'm sober, so I kind of don't have it. I'm not the big attraction like I used to be, so my time isn't great here on Dawg. I may be getting thrown.
Killing it, by the way. What are you talking about?
I may be getting thrown off the show after our Cleveland Guardians preview. But to be fair, you kind of set me up to fail a bit, where you don't let me talk about the Guardians. You let me when it's literally training camp and we're talking about and spring training and we're talking about David Njoku and the Browns coaching changes.
When we get to training camp, you are going to be talking about it.
Okay.
Yes, I told you
spring
that.
training, yeah. Anything.
Yeah, they play games on Saturday.
Yeah, Hey, so all games, all Dawg Chug is better with Ed, no matter what.
Hey, Chuck, moving forward, no matter what we posed you, a statement, a question we ask you, you could just say anything you want. You could talking about baseball.
I don't know about that, but I love the Cleveland Guardians. Whatever you want.
Yeah.
By the way, we have we're 36 and a half
Thank
days
you, Roger.
away from first pitch.
I'm so excited. Yeah, they're such a big part of my life since I was a kid. I don't know life without them. So yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait.
I love you, man.
Let it brave season.
Bill,
Andy, do I seem different to you? More relaxed?
Honestly, you seem similar to the Chuck I've met in the past. You have like a healthier energy now.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
Bill.
you.
The show is much better without Ed. Ed drags the show down.
Fuck you, Ed.
So, you have so many wonderful guest hosts on here, and Ed gets onto there, and Ed's a great guy. Don't get me wrong, but how many times has he interrupted you, Andy or Roger? And I could tell when he does that, Andy kind of rolls his eyes like, here we go again. So this show really is better without Ed. That's all I gotta say.
I want to be friends. I'm going to be friends with Bill from now on. I've not met you, but I fucking like you, bro.
Well, now
give me your tag. Give me your tag. Let's go. I'll go to X. Give me your tag. What's your social media?
All right. For me, look, I heard what Bill said. Do I roll my eyes occasionally? Of course. But I am absolutely, what's the statement that it's better without him? I'm spitting. Because every time the show ends where I'm not on, Ed tells me how much better the show was when he was on and I wasn't on. So clearly it's better. We have proof. Ed tells me every week. And I'm sure he's going to tell me how bad this show was. He'll make a comment like, oh, yeah, everyone told me that the show didn't flow this week. He'll throw that in the comments. So I know it's better when he's here.
He knows like 4 people, and I did a better break Ed news. So, Ed, take that. Bye.
I don't bring back.
What is it? Ross. Bring back Ross.
That was amazing.
I just talked to Ross.
Chunky. Nice.
Yeah, I gave him instructional video to fix his plumbing.
Sock puppet.
Yeah, how's the sock business doing? All right.
Sock puppet business is sock business. I don't know if he's still how involved he is. Anyway, we'll find out at the beginning of next Brown season before they start losing games again. It's going to be great. I can't wait. Chuck, I cannot wait for the Cleveland Guardians to come back. 36 more days until they start underwhelming us, and then we have to start worrying about your mental health again.
I'm gonna collapse. I'm gonna crash. Absolutely.
But hey, we're here for you. You come here whenever you're feeling a little off. You come on. We're gonna talk you through it. We love you. We always want the best for you, AJ. This might have been your 7th best appearance out of like 9. So good job,
that's pretty good. I'll take that. That's like
AJ, is this our first time on together? No, I've been on with you a few times.
I've been on with you before, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you were.
I mean, look, Breakhead News is definitely an annoying bit. I think Roger agrees with me on that. But like, at least it's a quick bit. You elongated it. That was the wrong.
Because I wanted to make it worse. I was just trying to make it worse.
Well, then
it hurt.
You nailed it.
Exactly.
You nailed it.
Sabotaging the show. Roger, please invite him on next week so we can come back on and make sure anyone that's checking us out is like, what the fuck is this? And they just bail. I appreciate that.
You guys are like Hulk Hogan and I'm the Undertaker. Like, I just come on to fuck with you.
Well, we got a guards chug coming up with Chuck, with Zach from around the corner. No Atlanta Braves fans will be on the show. We don't need none of that. So that's going to come up either next week or the week after. I'm going to work it out with Zach and Chuck. And Bill's welcome to come for the guards show. Guard chug.
Roger, I'm getting very upset about this.
Either next week or the week after.
I'm getting very upset about the lockout stuff. It's starting to bother me.
We'll dig into that on the next episode.
That's inevitable.
Look forward to that. Bill, you reached out, said you wanted to hop on. You came on. You've been amazing. I know that things look shitty right now with Cleveland Browns, but I think this is going to be a less shitty year. It'll still be shitty, but less shitty. And that's kind of what I'm hopeful for.
That's the only thing I
together.
Shitty is shitty.
Less shitty than last year.
Exactly. So I love you all.
Listen,
and
Ed,
hope you're back next week. He's got 5 more weeks to be able to like run the dog chug.
In the comments section, this Drew in Brook City 4524 was answering the questions for us, and his answer for who was the quarterback that before Ben Roethlisberger was Tommy Maddox. So I win.
Okay, I guess you just you validated yourself. Good job. Well done. AJ, I cannot wait till you're never back on the show again. We love you.
Stop.
And,
if you don't send me a link, I can't.
Drink them if you got them. Go Browns.
Love you guys.
Love you.